And then, you know, the fact that they put their hands on Winchester's back, they didn't feel like that he pulled him. If he pulled him, it would have been illegal, but they just felt like they pushed him down, and you know, I could see why they thought it was legal.
If the guy had got a running start and then hurled.
No, that's illegal. You can't. You have to be lined up in the line of scrimmage and be able to jump over. You can't come from behind anywhere. That's a new rule.
Did you all seek an interpretation on that, or?
Yeah. I just wanted to find out about, but not so much about the leap. We knew that was legal. Right. It was about what happened with Winchester. You know, was it a pull or a push? I mean, that's the hard thing about officiating that play is it's hard to tell. Is he actually being pulled or is he being pushed down? So that's where the gray area comes in.
300-pound guy. Is that just a guy beating a block? Or?
We just need to be more aware. I mean, we learn from it now. I mean, in that situation where it's the game-winning kick, you got to be ready for everything, and those are things that we have to talk about. Watch the leaper, watch the crazy play. You know, something that we haven't seen. We just have to be more alert. And they got us. It was a good play. It was a nice play. They got the finger on the ball, and good thing Bucker had enough power on it that it didn't do anything to the ball. He still made it. So it was a good play by them.
How perfect of an example was this game of just the impact Tyreek can have even when he's not touching.
Yeah, that was it right there. I mean, that showed. I mean, even on the first one, you know, Britt, he made a nice punt on the first. You know, on the first one we had Tyreek in there. He had a 40-yard net because he got it out of bounds. He tried to do the same thing on the second one, but he mishit it. You know, trying to kick it out of bounds. You end up with a 25-yard punt or whatever it was, and gave us great field position, and we got what we wanted. You know, on that play. And if they kick it to him, I mean, now he could get a touchdown. So, you know, pick your poison.
Dave, did Tyreek quote you accurately when you said that you told him either going to be a touchdown or a bad kick?
We've talked about that a lot of times when he's in there. Yeah, not so much right then at that play, but yeah.
So is that like a new way to psych himself out, Tyreek, as he's pacing like a cheetah back there?
He always wants him. He's always saying, "Put me in, put me in, put me in." He's saying it every time, you know. And it's just you have to pick your spots, obviously. You know, and that was definitely a good spot. It was a good spot.
Dave, I know you've worked with several rookies before when they've been given the sort of the responsibility of being a returner. To kind of go through the fire of the good and the bad. Just how much are you trying to explain to McColl to not sort of look over his shoulder because you have Tyreek, but also not get timid because of the fumbles that are.
No, he's not. He doesn't feel that pressure at all. He just, you know, he's making making rookie mistakes, and we're going to keep coaching him. And you know, every mistake that he made is all coachable, and he's going to be able to correct it. It's all correctable. So we're just going to keep pounding it with him and just keep coaching him up, and because he's a darn good returner. And you see on every one of those returns, whether it's a fumble or you know he didn't feel it, you know, whatever. He's real close to breaking them, you know, and it's just a matter of time. Trust me.
That was gonna be the next question. Is just how much are you seeing on tape that sort of suggests that?
Yeah, we're blocking. Yeah, we're blocking people. You know, it's just that he's one guy away or a cut away from a real big play, and then once he gets one, the second one will come, and then all of a sudden they're kicking away from him just as like they were kicking away from Tyreek. So he's got a lot of talent. And we got to keep working with him.
Fair to say Tyreek then will be like this spot returner, big time situation consideration.
Sure, I mean, but we want to bring McColl up to that level too. You know, but once we have two, you know, now we're good. But yeah, Tyreek is that guy that we want to use in that role.
Getting greedy, are you?
Yeah. Oh, I never have enough. I said we never have enough returners. You know.
Can you think back on your career the last time you had that kind of explosive speed back there?
Yeah, Chicago, we had that.
A duo though? I know you had Devin Hester.
We had Devin Hester, we had Daniel Manning, we had Johnny Knox. You know, every one of those guys were, you know, excellent.
When you said McColl's fumble was kind of a rookie mistake, what was specifically about that fumble that makes you?
Just the ball security, you know, how he's holding the ball. You know, in college you can get away with, you know, in the NFL they're going to, if you have a small mistake, they're going to expose you. You're going to get exposed, and you know, we have Dealin, our running back coaches now, you know, definitely working with him a little bit more and talking about the finer points of holding the ball and covering it up when you went through a crowd. And, you know, he's not a huge guy. You know, he's going to get bigger as he goes, but he's just got to learn the points. You know, can't have the pressure points on the ball and exactly where to keep it.
I'm sorry. Were you at all ever seriously concerned at any point last week that Colquitt wasn't going to be able to play on?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which is why you.
That's why we had Jack on the practice squad. We didn't punt Colquitt at all during the week, and then I had him punt one time on Friday. He just punted like 1 or 2 punts, and that's all I wanted to see. And he said he felt okay. He felt it a little bit, but he felt okay, and he said that he would be able to go, so we went with it. But we had Jack, in case, he felt like it was getting worse, we would go with Jack. That's why he was on the practice squad.
Couple more
I know
guys.
it's midway through the,
Go ahead.
I know it's ways into the season now. We have that internal point system. Just curious who's leading that.
Oh,
How
yeah,
close is it?
that's a good question. I think Amani Watts is in front right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tight
he's-
race.
Yeah, and then, and Dorian's doing well. He had a nice couple games, last couple games, so it is tight race.
Harrison mentioned, going over the stadium last week to practice that kick that he missed, which he basically got another shot at the same kind of kick. With the conditions, especially on Sunday, I mean, how much of that is a home field advantage for a kicker, knowing how the wind swirls? And
It helps. I mean, it's definitely helped. He knows exactly where to put the ball. The first kick, not the first kick, but the second kick, the 45-yarder, because we had the right to left wind, that was more like the one that he missed. And if you watch it, because he has a draw, if you watch the ball, it really turns. The wind pushes it even more than what it actually is. So those are the hard kicks for him. The right to left wind, because it accentuates his draw. So those are the tough ones. Because sometimes he has to start it outside the upright, and it takes a lot of courage to do that as a kicker, to start it outside and trust that it's going to come in. Because you don't want to miss it right.
Okay.